Okay. I need daylight.
Keep seeing all these things about people saying you think this game's hard, try Dark Souls. Or
I have Dark Souls. It's not terrible. It just requires you to get acclimated to it.
And what else?
like compared to Skyrim.
It's a completely different game from Skyrim. The closest game that isn't actually that game is probably Dragon's Dogma.
A knife.
That game still looked Mexican to me.
Huh?
It looked Mexican.
What?
What game?
Dragon's Dogma.
You're retarded!
I'm sorry, it did.
You're retarded.
Son of a bitch.
Well, you heard it on my stream first, folks. Apparently, games have races now.
That wasn't what I did. The dragon.
You racist bastard.
Yeah, apparently, games, you know, yeah, racist. Never thought I'd see it happen, but apparently it did.
What the hell am I doing? Put this shit away.
Quitting?
No, I have a sneaking suspicion I would lose my ability to stream on Twitch.
It was just a thought! Oh my god!
Okay, this is what makes me think it looks Mexican.
You're Mexican!
No, I'm not. I'm white.
You racist.
Jesus.
I didn't hear what you said. If I'm up.
They're not really fighting. They're...
We're always fighting!
Well, I mean, they're always fighting, but this is nothing, so...
Allow me to scream at the ceiling in agony.
How about no?
How about you go shut your fucking face? I think mine worked best.
I muted my microphone, but
But
I
yeah,
just noticed there was an option for turning fast travel back on.
the pulsating sound is the fan that I have in the room with me. Sorry. Yeah, it's way too hot in here to not have a fan going, so...
He's lying, it's dubstep. Now let the hate come. Let it seep into you.
No, how about no? I like dubstep.
Dubstep is garbage.
But
Whoop whoop whoop.
It
Whoop whoop
depends
whoop.
on the dubstep.
I think all
Yeah.
dubstep is garbage.
I think your face is garbage.
You're a liar.
Do I have any more clay, or did I waste it all being a derp? I think I wasted it all. Son of a bitch. Okay. I think I need to wait for the grass to grow here before... Something shooting at
Whoop,
me?
whoop, whoop.
I need to go gather some more clay. What do you mean, what just died in the mic? And... Oh, the nasty rasping sound might have been me sniffing.
No, that was me farting.
Let's just compromise and say it was both.
But yeah, dirt does obey the law of gravity in Terrafirmacraft.
No floating blocks!
Oh, you can have floating blocks like this, but there has to be grass growing on it. And even then, if there's grass growing on it,
Ow!
but there's nothing underneath it, walking on it, or especially jumping on it, can cause cave-ins.
The grass that binds.
Yep. Alright. We'll swim around the edge here. Give me a chance to recover some thirst while I'm at it.
Yes!
Well, this is only one type of... Yeah, I think it's a stream thing, Dimblade. The crafting is actually molding clay. It's a Terrafirmacraft thing. There is regular crafting. But Terrafirmacraft is very much about getting away from traditional crafting and making you do things the hard way.
They redefined the phrase hard way.
Giggity.
Alright. My impromptu pit kiln is here.
No whistling!
I apologize.
Yeah, I've messed up a lot of recipes because of that.
What?
Oh, when you're doing the clay molding thing for pottery,
Hmm?
you have to do the reverse of the flint knapping with clay.
Wait,
You
So-
take away.
you take away the
You
recipe?
take away the recipe rather than taking away everything but the recipe.
Oh. Oh, because it's supposed to be like hollow around it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's just,
That's just a mind fuck.
yeah, it's hard to get used to. Alright. Yeah, my forge finally went out.
Now this is an awesome bridge. Heck. Which mean herder.
Yep, time for some tools. Yep, this is Terrafirmacraft music. And I'm thirsty. But it just so happens that sleeping actually does make time pass in the world. So these jugs are all fired now. There we go. I really should probably get started working on leather working so I can make a bellows. Copper, if I remember right, melts at orange 1.
No, it's orange 2.
So being as I only have 4 ingots, or 4 molds, I don't want to take a risk of losing one. Any metal that you put in the side of the forge here will not cool down.
Oh, they made it so it doesn't cool if it's inside now.
Yeah, if it's in the side of the forge, it won't cool.
Oh, that is convenient. It's a heating rack.
Yeah. And actually it's going quite a bit past orange before it melts. It's orange 4 that it melts at. So we'll take these out.
Night, guys.
Get
Have a
out.
good night.
Yeah, I guess.
You just say haggis?
What? Do you want me to leave the server up or shut it off then?
I would say probably leave it on if Shake's
Okay.
trying to get his girlfriend on it.
Got it.
Giggity.
Would be
Uh,
kind of a dick move to take it down and have him not be
Yeah.
able to play.
Grimmett said something about he didn't want him to blow, and he told me to take it down, but then shockingly put it back up like 5 minutes later, so it didn't really matter. Is there any real drawback from letting him blow?
Not really. Fruit
Weed.
trees. Yeah, fruit trees and weed growth.
So basically crops.
Yeah, basically crops.
No, it's craps.
Well, I lack a witty retort for that.
You have a lack of wit in general.
This is the sound of a 404 error.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, so I have a few tool pieces now. Turn them into tools. New copper pickaxe. Hammer. Shovel.
Time.
Chisel. And the knife. Let's go ahead and hang most of these back up. And I am going to take the bronze pickaxe with me so that I can demonstrate the difference between bronze and copper. Because there is a pretty significant difference. And then at some point over the next, I don't know how long, I need to go exploring and see if I can find a chicken. Shit. I remember why I wanted the hammer and the chisel now. Peace offering. No, that was not a wither skeleton in the overworld. It's a javelin skeleton. Alright. With the chisel in my inventory, you can see there's a little thing off to the side now, off to the side of my selector bar. If you hold down the mode switch key, M, and right click, you can change that. Right now it's in smoothing mode. When you use this in smoothing mode, it will turn rough stone into smooth stone, and then when you mine it out, you'll get the smooth stone block instead of getting cobblestone out of it. No. This mode is slab mode. If you right click on a stone block in this mode, it shaves, I think, 1/16 of the block away on the side that you were facing when you did it. And you can smooth down multiple sides. So you can cut pillars out of blocks by shaving down all four sides. It's 1/8. Yeah, I know it was either an 1/8 or 1/16 or something like that. This is microblock mode, which allows you to cut individual bits out of a brick. Like if I were to do this one here, I could shave out these like that. Lets you do fine detail work. But the mode that I want is this one, which is stair mode, which lets you carve stairs. And each stair that you carve does use a little bit of durability off the chisel. Not the hammer. You have to have a hammer in your inventory to use the chisel, and it also has to be on your hotbar. So you have to have the hammer and the chisel in order to do this. Yep, it's micro blocks on crack. With the chisel, you can do fine detail work. You don't have to make use of pre-existing multi-blocks. You can make your own fucking micro blocks. Okay, so that'll speed up things up going up the stairs. Going down the stairs, I'm still going to bang my head. But going up the stairs is faster now. I'll go back up to this lignite. And you can see how long it takes to break a block with the copper pickaxe. Well, if we were to switch to this bronze pickaxe, notice it takes just a little less time. That's what makes it worth it to get the higher end pickaxes. They don't only have more durability, they're faster. Oh, cave-in. That was a cave-in. Not a bad one, though. Wasn't a bad cave-in at all, actually. So listen, I know that Galena's around here somewhere. Doing what right? Are you using a double sheet? or a single sheet. Because the pants use both a double sheet and a single sheet. I think it uses a double sheet for stage 1 and a single sheet for stage 2.
That's correct. Alright, everything is packed for college. Last minute.
Okay, I'm past the Galena now. Traces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
What's found in Galena?
Well, it used to be silver and lead. I don't know.
I'll be
if-
back.
I don't know if Terrafirmacraft still supports the double
Oh,
metals.
so it's probably just silver
I don't know.
or lead.
Probably silver or lead. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just lead, that makes it totally worthless because lead really isn't used for anything.
What's silver used for?
Silver's used for making blue steel.
Ah. Do you need to have, like, a certain anvil to make blue steel, though?
Yeah, you have to have a black steel anvil to work with blue steel.
I haven't been watching. How far did you get up in your metals?
I'm still in the copper age. I haven't
Copper.
found cassiterite yet. I did find flux.
That's good.
I found a source of lignite, so I have coal. I found a source of bituminous coal, although I haven't actually located it yet. And right now I'm looking for galena, just for giggles. These are gems. They are random drops from rock. They are totally useless. The only use they have is making protection meters, which really don't
That's
do
pretty
that
cool,
much.
though.
Very large galena. We've come quite a ways this way, so it's probably faster. Well, no, I'm gonna have to go this way. That's kind of... I've probably got two sources of galena. They're conflicting. That's why I was having a hard time finding the first one.
Now, the stone you're mining in, that can't cave in, right?
The way I'm doing it, no.
Oh, but
If
that
you
stone
do-
actually can.
Yes, all stone can cave in if you're doing it wrong. If you dig top block first, and then the bottom block in a 2x1 tunnel, you'll never get a cave in.
When would you get a cave in?
If you do this. Digging the ceiling out can provoke a
How
cave in.
much? Because when I was getting that tetrahedrite before, I was digging all over. The only thing I noticed is when you have a block that has no bottom, top, left, or right, it just breaks itself.
Tetrahedrite, though, is an ore. Ore blocks never provoke cave-ins. So you can safely mine the ore out of the ceiling. No
I
problem.
gotcha. I gotcha.
Traces of kaolinite.
What's killing that used for?
Fire clay.
Fire. That's what we need on the server, right?
Yeah. I have a new mission.
Get that.
Still traces. Still traces. Still traces.
I'm back.
Still fucking traces.
What?
I'm on to a deposit of kaolinite, but I'm only finding traces so far.
I don't know what kaolinite is.
It's used to make fire clay, which is used to make steel.
Tell me when you're done live streaming.
What?
I want to tell you what I've been playing.
Cinnabar. You could Twitch PM it to me, or not Twitch. You could send it to me on TeamSpeak.
Yeah, but won't they see it?
No,
Oh, alright.
no. I mean, the private message part of the window doesn't show up on the stream.
Oh, that's good.
Still
send it.
fucking traces. All right. Just to be sure, let me switch scenes real quick. Oh yeah, it would have shown up on the stream, so it's a good thing I switched the scene. It's good though, huh?
Mm-hmm. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I already posted a few things they needed to fix, too. See, when I'm part of an alpha, I help. Hint, hint. Not at you, but people who might be watching.
Really wish I could find more than traces of kaolinite.
Blow up the world. You'll eventually find it.
Yeah, only problem with that. Powder kegs require, I think, 2 stacks of gunpowder.
How big is the explosion?
A little bit bigger than the TNT.
Oh.
I'm gonna go try that out in single player.
TNT no more?
Actually, I think they might have changed. I think they might have buffed it in one of the more recent versions. I think I saw something in the patch notes about making the explosions about 4 times as big.
Yeah, that's
But what
I
about
think it was 4
TNT? Can you still
times.
make that?
I don't know if you can still make TNT or not.
double check that
Ah.
right now.
Still fucking traces of kaolinite. Let's try going back this way. Yeah, it must be like 1 or 2 blocks of kaolinite, which unfortunately makes it almost impossible to find.
Without massive cave-ins.
Yeah, the only way you can really reliably find a 1 or 2 block thing of ore is to blow the shit out of the entire area.
Boom!
Oh no, I'm back on traces of galena.
Okay, so that's 3. Yeah, four stacks. And I'm assuming you seal it?
Yeah.
It's not letting me seal. Let me just see if I can run red riot to it. Blow it up. Yep. Oh my god.
Big bada boom.
Laggy. Oh, yeah, big bada boom. Jesus. It's the cave-ins that's making my FPS drop like crazy. That was a very decent sized blast. I'd say about a fourth of a nuke.
Okay, let's go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4,
But yeah, that was filling it up with 4 stacks and running
5,
redstone and a torch.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, Okay, well, I'm closer to the cinnabar. And now I've lost the hit on the kaolinite. So there's traces there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.